So another thing too, I think that I'm gonna make this really funny for any Freemason or Illuminati member that may hop on this video. I'm gonna tell you guys that, hey, if you guys are actually looking out over us, I love you guys. I'm gonna just say it right now. I'm gonna say the one thing everyone is not saying and is scared to say. I love you guys. If you guys are into some weird stuff, hey, that's on you. Now that they're gone, you guys ready for this? No, I'm just joking. This story is actually very funny. And if there's any, Freemasons or Illuminatis watching this video, or anyone in any secret society watching this video, I hope that I didn't turn you off. And I'm not making this to offend y'all. I'm actually making this to defend you guys in a way. Just joking. I'm not picking any side. I stay in the middle. But here's the thing. So if this gets me kicked off any secret society list, I am sorry. Dang it. I wanted to be a part of the BlackRock and Vanguard initiative. But no, in truth, I want to talk about this for a minute, where I actually, I'm all over the place because there's ways I want to talk about this video, and I'm thinking about how to even title this video. I feel like maybe I should start, because I was afraid to in the past, that I should just start clickbaiting. But I want to if I do clickbait, I want to clickbait with really good intentions. But this video, I'm just going to start talking, because if I start thinking about a title, I'm going to be all over the place. But here we go. Let's go. So when I first started my Twitch channel on Twitch, I got Twitch affiliate, by the way, on my old stuff. I don't want anything really connected to this channel, so I'll only reference my old channel, but I'll never drop the names. If you're from there or you find it, love you guys. Thank you for popping in. But, what I got to start saying in the beginning of these videos is, if you love these videos or like them or enjoy them and you want more, subscribe and post comments down below of what you want me to talk about or anything like that. Anyway, so my story is pretty crazy. So on Twitch, I started streaming, right? I have also a funny story. There's this girl that I guess was spiritual, right? And I remember at the beginning of my Twitch streams, it was funny when I would show her. I'd be like, yo, I'm getting on Twitch, and yo, people are gonna be watching me and stuff. She used to say she thought that one viewer that popped up that was watching me was fake, and she said, I don't think you have anybody watching. Now, she was being real. Look, she was being real, and I know I was being delusional, but that's what you need to create. So, I felt kind of bad when she did that, and I was like, damn, man. I was like, I've been letting you stay at my house. I never did anything with this girl, but it's like, damn, we had a really good vibe, and I was like, damn, it kind of felt weird as she said that. But funny enough, that ended up turning into people who actually watch me. So that's what happens, man. You got to believe it. It really is that. It's crazy. But come to find out that I think one of the early people that were watching me on the channel happened to be either a Mason or a Illuminati member. But I ended up going to check the viewer list in the really early stages of my streaming on Twitch career. And I looked, and there were a couple profiles that had the Mason symbol as their profile. And now, mind you, these names weren't weird troll names like, oh, I'm going to bust the government 645, or I'm going to da-da-da 789, or I'm going to da-da-da 276. No, it was genuinely bot names with the profile picture. So then I said, hey, if I'm being protected because I'm talking about things like this, and I have a Freemason in my family, or a Freemason that I'm unaware of who's protecting me, honestly, actually, thank you. Because thanks. I wouldn't know why, but I don't really feel like I'm a threat to anyone anyways. The things that I'm talking about are becoming very general nowadays. Not to say that there's not really people applying them, but it's weird, because I heard that if you're someone who channels and actually starts creating reality, you do get a big target on your back, and maybe I do have one. But hey, I've been creating reality just fine, and I've been left alone. Maybe I don't know. I really don't believe there's any trap or anything I'm walking into, but This talk of Freemasons and Illuminati has been around me for my entire life. And then another funny thing is, then I was going to tell the story of my bro. It'd actually be proper for him to be here and to tell his story, but he was working at his restaurant that he works at, and actually a Freemason came in. He wasn't told this beforehand, but like his coworkers ended up telling him like, yo, you know, I see, or they seen his ring, and then I guess someone seen the car he was in, if he came in the car, and it had the thing on the license plate, because they put it on their license plate, you know, the little G in the middle of the ruler and the compass. I also drew that symbol back in school, and maybe that got me eyes, who knows, but I was like 14 when I drew the symbol. But another funny thing is, there was, you know, when I was living in Florida with a couple other roommates, and the owner of the house, but the roommates, he used to be a bro. He's still a bro in my heart, but I don't think we're not really, who knows, I guess we're not cool anymore. But because I was trying to tell him, my life's really wild, and things that have been turning up have been getting really weird. And yeah, I guess, you know, if you believe in God, God had to move me out that situation. But we had another roommate there that lived there that the owner of the house ended up kicking out. And one of the conversations he had were, and I know I just left off the story in the restaurant. Hang on, we're going to come back to it. But he said one day that he wanted to join the Illuminati or the Freemasons because like they have the real knowledge. And I don't know, I guess one day he was trying to really make it serious to us that he wasn't joking, and he said he would so join them. And I laughed because, like, you know, my ego started going off, and I was like, man, they wouldn't take you anyway. It's like, that's what I thought. And I wasn't trying to be a dick, but just how I feel like he acted and held himself up, that, you know, these types of fraternities or brotherhoods that they just wouldn't have. They wouldn't have. I don't know, but they take any. I don't know what they take. I don't know the story, what they take. But getting back to my brother that was working at a restaurant so months long later, because that story was old. That was back when I was in Florida, months ago. But lo and behold, this dude who came in happened to be a Mason, and he said he wanted to specifically talk to my brother. So it was kind of funny. A brother, not real brother, but, you know, my chosen blood brother. He wanted to speak to my chosen brother, and when he spoke to him, he, you know, there's details that I'm gonna leave out, but there was specifically things like told him, you know, like, I know people, that sort of thing. And it was really cool because it's like, I say it's really cool because it's like, you know, through doing the conscious work and doing this spiritual work, we've gained confidence in ourselves. Like my chosen bro has always been really confident in himself, but I had to build that up through my life. So it feels good when you almost feel like noticed or recognized by people who are in things like this, because then it's like, okay, like, you know, this importance I feel for myself is actually reflecting on the outside reality. Not that you want the attention or need the validation, but it's like, okay, people know you're a serious player. So it was cool that situation ended up happening to him, because you know, when I referenced the roommate in Florida, he was like, you know, wanted to know the knowledge they know. But like I'm telling you guys, I really do believe that they don't have much more power than us in terms of like what you can do on your own. Because I didn't have to join a secret society to manifest $20,000 in my life or do the work. If you do the work, you can create anything, because people think they got this weird control or hold on us. And I think they're just trying to chill. If I'm being completely honest to y'all, I think they're a fraternity and a brotherhood that got together that are just trying to chill, right? And even if they were doing crazy things, and I'm not saying they're not, trust me, I was the kid who grew up on that shit too. Whoa, the Illuminati's, God, they got us. But I feel like even if they did, right, or if any of those secret societies, it's much bigger than them, all right? It's much bigger than them. And it's also a weird thing to know is, if you get into spirituality and awareness, didn't we create this world anyways? So if you are a good guy or see yourself as a hero, then you need a villain to go against, right? So I'm confused. Like, it's weird. It's almost like y'all forgot the game you're playing. You know, and that's what also, when I was talking about religion in my last video, God created the devil, right? So then if y'all see them as the devil, you know, like, actually there's a bar from B.O.B. I like. I think he said, if money is your God, who's your devil? I think he said that. But seriously, if certain things are what you see as enlightened and the good side and all that, then what's the bad side? You know? Not saying this is my invitation to join them, because I just feel like I don't need them. But I also feel like in a way people are making these motherfuckers just deities. Like, I heard a funny story about when someone said, okay, right? When someone said, I don't know the story 100% because it was like from some guru I seen online. So shout out to you, not trying to bite your stuff. But I'm going to tell the story in my own way. And it goes that one day the devil was sitting on a bench, and a little girl came up to her. He was crying, pouting, and just fucking having a goddamn heart attack, right? And the little girl asked, hey, devil, why are you crying? She probably teach her little girls not to speak to devils. Not just joking. Well, wait, serious. Wait, okay. You know what I'm saying. So, hey, devil, what's wrong? He's boo-hoo crying. And he goes, I just don't know. I can't, I'm only one person. I can't get all over the place. And people keep blaming their problems on me. And I'm not doing anything. I'm just trying to chill. You know, hell is so hot. But, and you know, that's the really summed up story. But that's the point. You know, anytime something bad goes down in somebody's life or some shit, how do they not question that that's really weird? Oh, something good happens to me. That's God. Oh, something bad happened to me. That's the devil. Maybe, but it's funny how then the bad things could be seen as good things. That's why you can learn from everything. So there's not necessarily bad and good experiences. But that's just what I mean. How is there a bad and a good team? I feel like it's just the team you choose to be on, and then you roll with the consequences that things roll out. Either way, if the government's listening to me and all this right now, hey, this is my invitation. I'm just joking. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, you know what to do. I said that at the beginning. But to truly wrap up, this isn't a video protecting anyone. It's just giving you a perspective on why I think it's really fucking weird that people are like, they use up so much of their goddamn divine powers paying attention to motherfuckers who probably aren't even looking at them. Is that not weird? Is that like not weird? Is that not weird? And this is coming from a guy who has been followed in black cars, which, again, I'm a nerd who only when I started talking about this stuff and saying that I create reality started to see these weird black cars show up in my neighborhood, which I've heard from someone that it's called gang stalking, but they don't really ever do anything to you. They're just watchers. But this is coming from me, guys. I've like literally experienced this stuff. I know I don't got to prove it to y'all. Whatever, believe what you want. But it's just really weird that these occurrences have happened to me. And it's like I'm someone with this perspective where I really just believe that everyone is sitting here deifying them. Like making them seem like they're your God. Like you might as well just start saying they're your God. But even if you say something is your devil, that means it's something that has a power over you. But how is that possible if the universe is mind? Anyways, my brother and I will be joining secret societies now. See you guys later. And yeah, I'm out of here. Peace.